with Growlers head coach Eric Wellwood. Eric, dropping here game one, it really seemed from the vantage point in the press box, one bad period kind of ruined the game. Is that maybe fair to say?
Yeah, they jumped on us early, big time early. They threw the kitchen sink at us, and were able to capitalize on all their scoring chances. Well, they had a lot of scoring chances, so I shouldn't say all of them. But yeah, we looked like a team that just played 7 games. We took 4 days off, but out of our control just because we were traveling, and they jumped on us. I mean, that's nothing much to say other than that. I thought the boys, they stuck with it. I think that's an easy game to just throw in the towel. But the boys kept battling and tried to figure them out a little bit. So it's a long series. I mean, you could lose a game 2-1 in overtime, which is probably more heartbreaking, or you could lose it 10-0 and it only counts as 1. So, yeah, it's all good. I mean, obviously we would like a better start, but they came out really, really hard. So kudos to them.
What did you make of those 4 first period goals? Were they defensive lapses, goals Petrozelli may want back? Kind of, what do you make of that first period?
Oh, I think it was everybody from KP to our defense to our forwards. We were on our heels right away. We didn't seem to have much jump. So I can't say that it was one particular thing. It was everything. There was defensive breakdowns, which allowed high-end scoring chances, which went in. It is what it is for us. We're a young team, but we're very mature, and we didn't let it rattle us too much. We still believe that we could still win the game, even though it was 4-0 after 1. You still got 40 minutes to go. It was unfortunate the way the second period started, of course, but again, the boys didn't give up. They just kept coming and coming, and I thought as we got our legs, maybe maybe they got off the gas a little bit, and we started getting on the gas, but. All in all, I thought our game for 35 minutes was really good. It was just unfortunate that the 25 minutes was, so detrimental for us, but it's one game in a 7-game series.
The third line was seeming quite good tonight. Isaac Johnson, Mark Johnstone, and Pavel Gogolev. What do you make of the success that they were able to find?
Yeah, I thought Gogo really, really worked hard today. Really happy with his work ethic. Johnstone is Johnstone. He gives us that effort every night. So, for me to say that he played better than he usually does, I know for me that's what I expect, and that's what he gives every game. And then with Isaac, he's been playing fantastic. That's why he's been on that top line for the most majority, of these last couple games, playing with OB and Bolin. So, well deserved with the way that they were able to connect. I'm really pleased with their effort. I think they really brought it tonight, and probably our 3 best forwards for sure.
And Rylan Parento coming in relief, allowing a pair, but looking pretty solid. What do you take away from his performance in relief?
Happy that he got into a game. Maybe we're going to play 5 games here in 6 days, so for KP to take on that workload is probably unrealistic. So he was going to get a game anyways. It's nice that he got to get a game now, without too much pressure on him either. He got to feel what a playoff game is like. That's his first playoff game that he's played, and he didn't have the pressure of being the starter, and he can come in and just relief and get a good feel of, how the games are played, and especially against a very, very good team like Reading, where the shots are going to come from and who the shooters are. So I'm happy that he was able to get in. Also happy that KP got to rest a lot more than we we're planning, but it's all going to be used for good. So, I thought he looked good. He looked solid. Somebody that we can definitely trust, which we always have full confidence in him from the small sample size that he's given us so far. But he was very good.
2 fights in the second period for a team that doesn't really drop the gloves a whole lot, especially here in the postseason. What spurred that on?
I think they're, the boys don't give up and they don't quit. I wouldn't say it was frustration. Some people may take it like that, but it wasn't frustration. I think it was just the boys they're gamers and they don't like getting beat. So, that's one way to, maybe get out of some of that frustration that they had. I'm happy for them. They did a good job. Cappy took on a really, really, really tough guy. And, that just shows the courage that they have. And I'm proud of them.
Did Kapchak get hurt on the play? Did he return in the third?
Yeah, he didn't return. It was just precautionary. For us, the game was at 5-0 at that point. Why are we going to push something, at that moment of the game? It doesn't seem like it's too serious. So obviously we'll evaluate tomorrow morning to see where he's at. But it was just purely precautionary on our part.
Was there anything about the Royals tonight that caught you by surprise, or something that allowed them to get off to the start that they did? Anything in particular?
Not really. I mean, showing the boys the pre-scout, I think, it was everything that we expected. We did expect them to come out extremely hard like they did. It just seemed like we didn't have any legs. We were on our heels right off the hop. That's a good hockey team, really, really good hockey team. And we knew that going in, and it seems like we just played TR, who again, in the first round opponent, is a very difficult opponent. And to play these guys in the second round, again, very difficult, which is good. It's a good learning lesson for us. But I wouldn't say that they did anything that we didn't expect, but they're going to win some games in the series. That's just how it's going to work. Hopefully we can win 4 before they do.